I started off coaching homeschool basketball. So I had never heard of homeschool basketball. And a friend was like, I just need somebody that's a Christian that understands basketball, that can get on the kids, but understands where that line is. So that's when I got started.
Homeschool basketball. For real?
Yes. Yes. It's not what you
How?
think. We don't practice in driveways. It's not a bunch of kids out the neighborhood. there's a huge homeschool community across the nation. We would meet in Springfield, Missouri for a national tournament, and there would
Mm.
be close to about 200 teams, 200, 300 programs, all the way from 8-year olds up to high school kids.
I've never heard of that. So when you're going to games, how are you playing against the school teams? Like who are you playing against?
In Memphis, we were playing against school teams, private, public. We had other homeschool teams. So when I was coaching, Memphis had 3 homeschool programs. And it was,
Mm.
again, boys and girls, 8-year olds up to 18. So there are a ton of homeschool kids out there.
I've never heard of that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never heard that, bro. Like this is shocking news to me.
Most people don't. Most people don't. That's why I gotta go ahead and clarify that we play in real gyms, we go to real games. I can tell you. So on the girls' side, Mariah Jefferson played at UConn and made it to the WNBA. She was homeschooled.
Hmm.
Justin Jackson was homeschooled, went to North Carolina, played in the league. So there are, a
Mm.
couple famous people out there. It's real basketball. It ain't just, 5-4 and we all celebrate with orange slices. Like we were really out there being competitive, man.
Like I knew players that were homeschooled and then, actually hoop, but I thought it was more of like you had to, go through certain, not loops, but like go through certain processes to go play for a school team or whatever. But I know it's like a whole like homeschool
Yes.
team. I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
There's multiple leagues. I know there's like an East Coast homeschool league. And then the one that I participated in, we were kind of like all over. So like we would play you have like regional tournaments, and there'd be like a region in Oklahoma, a region in Dallas, a region up north in Illinois, and yeah, man, it's huge.
Hmm. That's interesting, man. Like you first said that my first thought was like an outdoor goal, like you know somebody driveway. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like
No, we would, it's really homeschool was a lot of parents that just felt like the education system wasn't that great and they still wanted their kids to play sports. So actually, I was part of MHEA and they had homeschool baseball, soccer. Uh, I think they were doing football. The other program in Memphis was doing football. So it's just kids that don't go to school for that 8 to 3 p.m. every day, but they still were good and wanted to play
Mhm.
sports. So
Mm. That's interesting. So you didn't do like any teaching, nothing. You strictly coaching.
just strictly coaching. I was actually working in a lab as a chemist, and I would get off at 5 o'clock, speed through traffic. Well, for legal purposes, I was obeying the speed limit and getting getting the games, changing in the car, changing in the bathroom, and sprinting to the floor and coaching. So I love that part of my life. That was, great.